Okay, so hello. This is a reading for the month of December for the sign of Cancer. That's June 22nd to July 22nd. So this is a reading for you. Okay? And we're using the the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And we're also using the Animal Oracle cards and then Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay? Yeah, these cards are pretty much shuffled for goodness. If it's supposed to it's a general reading. If it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, let me know so I don't have to waste my time on you, Cancer. Just being as blunt as you usually are. So I'm gonna start with what do they call a mirror reading? So the mirror reading is your actions with your thoughts, your emotions, or possible relationship stuff that's going on, and your career. So let's start that out. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna put that solid. Interesting. And then your spirit. So I'm almost done putting out the cards. So far, what came out was interesting. For your one card came up face up. Something you might have a past visitor, relationship wise. So far, we'll see. Okay. I got all your cards out. Okay. So your overall theme is the Hierophant. That's like structure. That's like learning. I guess learning or being a teacher. So that's what the theme of this is going to be. So in your actions is the Seven of Cups, which is usually about options that you have, good and bad. Some that you're not sure about. Your thoughts are thinking about an ending, a deep and painful ending. This could have already happened, or it might come to be, or I don't know. Just thinking about the things that stabbed you in the back for all these years. I don't know. In your relationship, it was either reversed or six, because the Six of Cups reversed, it's like, no one's really generous to you. But if the Six of Cups up means that generosity, like you're getting what you need, or it could be like a past lover coming back. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out later after I look into it. We have the Eight of Cups in regards to job. Usually that means career. There's nothing left for you here. You put a bunch of work into something, and I think it's like leading to a dead end. And then you got another Eight of Swords in your spirituality. That's usually telling you that you have options, but your own way of doing things or thinking might be keeping you trapped. Or you might be in jail. I don't know. But anyway, let me take a look at these cards and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this reading is all about changing your perspective or direction, having the will to. Okay, you have a lot of options. You're looking into it because of things that are going on in regards to your work and your thoughts. You're thinking the deep and painful ending most likely is related to your work. However, there is information. I'm just gonna read the nice things first, and then talk about the career, because this is really a career reading. I'm going to talk about the relationship part first. So you have a relationship, either if you're coupled up, it's with a sweetheart from high school or someone like from your youth, or if you're single, you're meeting somebody from the past. Again, you're like, and it's just telling you of even if this wasn't a reversed, it's just telling you if you want to stick with the person that you're with, that you need to refresh things, like not be so, make things, you could change things up. If things are not really working out, you want to, but you still want to be with them, you could change them up. And in the past, it's telling you, to move on in a way, because it's like, do you really want to be with this person? I mean, if you do, that's great, then do it. If you do, do it. But if you don't, let them go, because you got other fish to fry, to be honest. So right here in your heart center is the Eight of Swords. This is showing me in regards to connection of your work, or your thoughts, or even your decisions, or your relationships, that you feel trapped, maybe by a religion, maybe by your family dynamic. You feel trapped, but you can always make the change that you need. Possibly maybe even go to a teacher or maybe a psychiatrist if necessary, if you still feel that trapped. Your thoughts, you just need to stop playing the victim, because the Ten of Swords is also a victim card. You're tired of being stabbed, but at the same time, are you allowing yourself to continue to be stabbed? Are you waiting to the last moment to overreact? I don't know. Take some initiative, because the Eight of Cups in your career tells me that you're at a job that you're only sticking with because it has money. You're only sticking with because you don't want to take the step to do something else, or it's saying that you have your own career that's not working out. It's not really producing, and you know it's going to end, but you're deciding not to do it. It's like so there's an economic term. It's called sunk cost. So like when you keep on drilling for something that's not there, it's like when you drill for oil. Like you thought there was oil on something, and you drill down. You already spent billions of dollars if you're a big company. But guess what? You figure out, and you got some new statistics, and you learn that there's no oil. There's only like half the amount that you prospected. So if you drill down more, your ear gonna break. You're not gonna really break even. You might get some money out of it. So instead of just letting it go, you just keep drilling, because you already drilled so far. Stop drilling. Just stop drilling. Just stop drilling. Things are not worth keep on going for. Especially in this career. Take a leap forward. You got other options. You need to take off the blindfold and see what's next. Okay. Act as if you're going to be just fine, okay? And a rebirth is insured at the bottom of the deck. A rebirth is insured at the bottom is if you act as if. Act as if you're going to win. Act as if God will take care of you if you don't have any income, because He does that. Act as if. Have some faith. Yes, because there's a rebirth that's happening, or a rebirth that you need in your life. Okay, like you might be stuck in an in-between, but there's a rebirth either in an old relationship, or a rebirth and a renewal in how you go along with your life, or how you do things, or how you work. It's almost asking you might even need to go back to school for this rebirth. But let me just read the Chameleon, and then which is 14 for the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and then I'll read a rebirth one, because the next right step is act as if. So act as if what? Let's see. Okay. The Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create with your greatest strength. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do, until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. This could also be saying that your old way of doing things you need to leave behind because maybe you're in a new situation. Yeah, because there's a rebirth. So maybe the old way you were dealing with your relationship, the old way of thinking, or the old way of how you worked in the past needs, and the old way you have faith in things needs to like leave. Because you need to start acting as if. You just need to, because a rebirth is happening here. If it hasn't already happened, it's happening. It's a transition. And when you're in this new rebirth, when you're in this new skin, you gotta sometimes play the role, even though you aren't it. You can become it. That makes sense. And then let's do the rebirth. So the rebirth is, no, that's spring equinox. So even though it is in the northern hemisphere here, it's winter, there's different seasons in everybody's life. I mean, sometimes summer can be in someone's winter. And I mean the winter in the real world. So just know that no matter what, even like you might be coming off of a winter season, like when nothing was growing and just nothing was going on for you, and now things are starting to change, but you still have that mindset of that winter of being frostbitten. The season is ready for you to. It's ready for change. The season's changing, and you need to change with it, if that makes sense. 128. Okay. 128. Let's do this. Alright. You thought. Okay. You thought this passage you have been through would never end. Just as certain that the light of the world fades every few months, it makes its return and the earth rejoices. The fresh breath of spring sweeps away the cobwebs acquired from the absence of light. The light is now obviously increasing, and as nature begins to emerge in all her many forms, shapes, and colors, it reminds us that the continual cycles of Mother Earth. This cycle of rebirth you are experiencing follows a considerably challenging time. Any tears you may have shed have cleared the way for what has been gesturing, which is now ripe and ready to emerge. That which no longer serves you needs to be put to rest so that a freshness and newness of spirit can make itself known to you. Sometimes birth can be painful, particularly in the passage just before delivery. Yet when what emerges can be fresh and beautiful. Be with the emerges of the next cycle with faith and grace. So you need to have faith and grace at this time for this next cycle. Because right now, you are being born into a new cycle of your life. A rebirth is assured if you just act as if. You know what I mean? Even if you're not ready to let go of the pain and everything like that, it's telling you to move on. So yeah, this whole thing's about moving on, because the only problem you have really right now, at least, is in your head. Is in that spirit. Your head and spirit feel trapped, but you can always make the decision not to be trapped. Yeah. You move on from past things that you were doing in your work, or the past way you thought, at least. No more victim mentality. Just go forward. And whatever's not working, just change it, because you can. And if you don't know how to change it, just act as if you can. Good luck with everything, Cancer. Bye-bye.